All right, it says I'm live. I have no idea if people can hear me or not, though, is a thing. Let's see if there's a chat. I'm just trying out this live thing. Hey, there's a chat. Hi there. Trying out this live thing. Hey, there's a chat. Hi there. All right, interesting. I'm looking at it on my computer screen, which y'all can't see, but it's right behind you. I couldn't really figure out how to... Oh, let me turn this off. This is terrible. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry about the horrifying zoom. I don't know why it would be a horrifying zoom with my nose sideways. Seems like it should have been me going like this, because that's what I thought I was recording. I don't know, man. This is my first time using YouTube Live. And I was going to do it on my PC, which is right in front of me. And I have a little terrible video camera up there. I was going to check it out. But, you know, whatever. So I had to download some encoders and do a bunch of stuff. And I decided just to, you know, not do that and not mess with that and just get use my iPhone. So I've got it in a little stand thing right now. So, hey, how y'all doing? 11 people watching? That's crazy. I thought nobody was going to watch this little stream. But, you know, you never know what you're going to get. So I have a few things to show for like pen mail type stuff. And I thought that might be fun to do on a live stream. And so first thing is, will I do it regularly? I don't know. If I have I don't know, maybe. I'm not against it. I think it'd be kind of fun to have like a day where I do that stuff. You know, and you can check in for a stream, but honestly, it's kind of just me, and so it'd be just me talking to a screen. I don't know how interesting that would be over and over again, but somebody just asked, and I lost the name, what my next pin show will be, and that's DC, because well, that's this weekend, so I'll totally be there, and that'll be awesome. So if you're going to the DC pin show, come see me, because I'll totally be there. I saw a comment about color rings. I have run out of color rings. I'm all out. They're in this big stack right here. Some of these are color rings, and some of them are the larger Mormon stuff, but I've been sort of doing this, you know, as I go. It's been working pretty well. I've started to break them down into colors and that sort of thing. I'm thinking that I probably should have... hey, from Puerto Rico. Hey, Puerto Rico. I was thinking I probably should have done 2 for each color and do 1 by color and then 1 by, like... distributor or something like that, but I didn't, and now it's kind of too late. I've got a lot of these color rings, and I don't really want to do them all over again. I think it would just be a mess, but who knows. Hold on just a sec. I have to find a power cord for my iPhone, or it's going to die, it tells me. So I found a power cord, and I just have to see if I can plug it in. Only have 70 inks. Only 70 inks. Well, 70 inks is a good number of inks. That's a lot of ink right there. Some people have like 3 inks. Brian Anderson always tells me that he's got like 2 or 3 inks that he actually uses. See if I can get this all the way up here. Pardon the reach. There we go. Every Sailor ink ever? Yeah, awesome. I'm a big fan of Sailor inks too. I have a lot of those. If I miss something in the chat, you go ahead and put it up again, because it only shows it very briefly down at the bottom, and I don't see it again. So that's sort of the way it goes. Hey, another philosopher in Ireland? Awesome. Welcome. Let's see, get rid of this. Okay, so I'm definitely going to the DC Pen Show. And it's all right, Anzen. Thanks for checking in. I'll see you later. So that's this weekend. I'll be there probably like Thursday afternoon even-ish, all the way through Sunday. I'll be there the whole time. Saturday, I'm scheduled to be helping out the Andersons at their table. So if you're there on Saturday, try to brave the rush and like push through the 3 or 4 deep layer people. Come say hi. I probably won't have a heck of a lot of time to chat on Saturday during the show. But after the show, I'll be around, and Sunday and Friday, I'll just be doing my own thing as far as I know. And then I don't think I'm going to San Francisco. I don't know. It's sort of like at the very beginning of my school year. I start teaching on the 15th, which is the weekend 2 weekends after, or I guess a week and a half after the DC Pen show. So it's kind of nice. Used to be the DC Pen show was on the weekend right before I started teaching, and so I would have a DC Pen show from Thursday through Sunday, and then come back and like start teaching on Monday or Tuesday, and that is brutal. I didn't want to do that anymore, so I'm glad they pushed it back a little bit, made it earlier. That's easier for me for sure. All right, so some stuff I wanted to show. So firstly, and this is for that philosopher in Ireland, you might like that. I'm one of the major sponsors of the philosophy club at my school, and this I had a bunch of these little stickers made for the club. This is like a pack of like 50 stickers or something like that, and they're pretty nice. They're like little 2-inch round ones, and they're from this place called Sticker Mule. If you've got to get stickers done, like if you just want to have them done for yourself, if you have a cool design you want to do, or if you have an organization or something, these are really fun. I tend to put this stuff on my laptop. My work laptop, my school laptop is this guy. It's one of these Macs, and so it's got a little nice sticker there. This is Urban Survival Gear, TIE Fighter, and this is one I got from, shoot, it's a place that does stickers and buttons, and I can't remember the name of the darn thing. I saw somebody ask real quickly about UNICEF from Mont Blanc, and I haven't had a chance to use it yet. Let's see, I'm a medic, no freaking time off. Yeah, man, no time. I understand. I was a graduate student for ages, and I'm kind of glad I didn't know that fountain pen shows existed, because that might have been a problem. But I was doing my graduate work in a place where there wasn't really any problem with spending money on pens, because there just wasn't a place for it. Little did I know that Anderson Pens actually wasn't that far from me, although they didn't have a brick and mortar at the time, so that didn't make any difference. So I guess I was safe. All right, so that's the first thing, was this thing from Sticker Mule. Secondly, I got this cool box in the mail. Well, not even a box, it was an envelope thing in the mail from Matt Armstrong at the Pen Habit. Matt and I are pals, and I've been using his currently inked journal, which is this one. I've been using this actually for quite a while. It doesn't have this format anymore, and I've only got, I don't know, 3 or 4 more pages left. So, do you really need a tough pen? Like, yeah, Lammy 2000 does not care. Yeah, I get it about patient charts, and they don't use good paper for that stuff either, so good luck doing that. Yeah, Exterminate, that's the Daleks back there. I've also got a little Mercy right here that a friend of mine painted. Actually, a friend and former student of mine who was the president of the, that's okay, who was the president of the philosophy club, whose stickers I just showed, also did this one, which I really dig. This is a Vault Boy. Pretty cool. She's a good artist, and you know, glad I got to have some of her artworks. I have a whole shelf up here that's mostly Vault Boys and stuff like that, pops and whatnot. Let me see if I can show this stuff here. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, so I've got a couple of robots there. I've got a Cogsworth. I've got a Claptrap. I've got this little guy with BB-8. I've got some Vault Boys. This my grandmother painted, and I put it up there because it's kind of safe. But yeah, those are my little pops up there. Anyway, yeah, no, I love this thing. It's great. I'm a big fan. That's kind of right in front of my desk, so I see it all the time. She was selling them way too cheaply, too. I actually gave her more than she was asking for, because she wanted, like, I don't know, $5 for it or something. I was like, no, that's absurd. This is too nice for that. Anyway, so I got this stuff from Matt Armstrong, Pen Habit guy. He sent me this sweet little care package of currently inked things and Inky Fingers things. Look at these octopies. Yeah, the Vault Boy's definitely saying hey there. All right, all right, all right. This is a bullet planner. I haven't actually opened this up yet. I should probably check it out. He uses wheat straw paper for this. I bought a case of that wheat straw paper, but apparently this is getting very hard to find and maybe impossible to find in a large format like they use for making these kind of projects. And so it might have to change his paper. The paper in here is actually a little bit gray, actually, which is kind of weird. I wasn't expecting that. It looks cool. Don't like wheat straw paper, it doesn't sheen at all. I've had no problem with it sheening, actually. Certainly not as much as like Tomoe River or something, but you can get some sheen if you use like a big nib or an ink that has a lot of sheen. Like, there are some inks that will sheen on absolutely anything. But yeah, wheat straw is not the best for sheen, for sure. It's a lot better than regular old notebook paper, but or just like 20-pound crappy copy paper, but it's, you know, not as quite as good as this stuff. And yeah, Jim says he prefers less sheen, and I totally get it. There are some inks that I wish would sheen a bit less. I really like those. Yeah, it is crazy impenetrable. That's good. Nothing sheens, huh? If you have majestic blue, that will sheen on it for sure. Some of the what else sheens really hard? Let's see if I've got any sheeny ones. Maybe I can find one in here that's got some sheen. Or maybe I just haven't noticed that it doesn't sheen much. Yeah, Okayama and Yamadori have a sick amount of sheen. Bungbox 4B also. I think I have a little sample of that, but I don't have much. I really haven't used it much. There's a little bit here actually from Bondi Blue. This is a Robert Oster. You can see it on the 7. Yeah, if you're only using smaller nibs, that's not going to be so great. Oh yeah, Fire and Ice. Where is that in here? Shocking Blue. Yep, that's just like the Majestic Blue from Diamine. Or at least very, very close. Both of them sheen like crazy. Maybe I didn't use Fire and Ice in this book. Well, let's do that then, because hey, why not? It's for science. All right. So now y'all can't see. You're going to see the top of my bald head is what you're going to see. But I'm going to write with Fire and Ice in this book and see what it does. So this is a vanishing point. It's a medium nib. It's yellow. So if you're typing in the chat, I can't see it. It's going away. This is Fire and Ice. And actually, medium is about as small as I go. Yeah, Colin, you're going to be in trouble, bro. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm getting some sheen. Check that out. Right here. That's Fire and Ice. I think maybe your nib is just too fine, or it's not putting out enough ink or something. But Fire and Ice sheens all over the place. In fact, there's so much sheen right here just now that it just looks like purpley red. Yeah, Fire and Ice is pretty crazy. I need to get some of that new one. What is it? River Ice or blue water ice. I need to get a sample of that. Heck, maybe a bottle. I don't know. It looks pretty rad. So anyway, I've got some of those. So you'll be seeing these guys. I say Fire and Ice is probably one of like the second hardest sheening. River of Fire. Yeah, that's another one that's cool. I haven't even seen River of Fire. It's like a green one, right, Jeff? But Shocking Blue, I think, and Majestic Blue sheen the hardest. Oh, Duck Red. I'm actually using this one right now. I'm compiling a list, and if you're going to... yeah, green and red. Yeah, cool. If you're going to be going to DC and you want to see some like particular pen, maybe you've seen me use it on here, or a particular kind of nib or something, and you want to see some of those that you've seen on this here, check it out. Or rather, hunt me down, but let me know what you want to see. I've been making a list of things I need to bring. See you later, Colin. Thanks for tuning in, man. Yeah, definitely check out the Robert Oster inks. I have had no problems with them whatsoever. I don't really use pens with sacks in them very much, but what if I had it in with a sack? It was in a Conklin. I don't know what kind of sack they use. It might be silicone or something. I don't know. It's modern, so who knows? And I haven't opened it up. But I haven't had any problems with it, and I don't think it's got any weird tendencies. So I wouldn't worry about it in a sack pen. If you're worried about putting it in a pen with a sack, then just, don't. Put it in something easier to clean out. Biggest nib is 3776. Would it fit? Sorry, what do you mean, would it fit? The 3776. Sorry, I must have missed the message in between. I can't go back and see the chat. I can only see it pops up for a few seconds and it goes away. So it's not a good chat way. Yeah, the Robert Oster bottles are really well designed. I've got 3 of them right here. They caught on every chord. This is Sublime, which is a newish one. I'm already, this far down, so you can see what color. These are kind of clear bottles. They're not quite clear, but pretty close. I sent a big sample of this to my mom, and I think to a couple other people. Hey, Carolyn. You're welcome. And then I got a couple others. This is Hippo Purple, which I don't know how I've only used this much. I think it's because I haven't given any away. And then Fire and Ice. But those are the ones I have in bottles right now. All right, so stuff I'm bringing to DC. I'm bringing a Platinum Music Nib, which y'all probably saw in one of my reviews. I'm a big fan of that one. I haven't inked it up, actually. It's It's right here in one of my chest of pins, but I haven't decided what to put in it for DC. I don't really know yet. So that one, I'm going to bring a platinum broad, which is in this pen right here. This is the Nice Pure. And right now it's got this really cool ink in it called Lime Green, which is a Robert Oster. And you can sort of see it here through the clear section against the nib. But it's a really nice bright green. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's called Green Lime. There it is. And it's brighter than it looks here. My lighting's not great right now. So anyway, Lime Green, Green Lime. Check that one out. I think it's a little bit better than Sublime. Sublime is like this, and it's much more yellowy. It's harder to read, I think. But Lime Green, or Green Lime, is very good. Anyway, I'm going to bring my Blade Turk from for somebody. I'm going to bring the Franklin Christoph Flex. I have not tried Robert Oster Bronze. I think I have it in a sample, but I haven't tried it yet. Or maybe it's on my list. Do I have my list? No, I don't have that notebook in front of me. I do have a list of samples I want to get. Is the bronze good? I think that was Jim that asked if I had it, right? I'm going to bring my 849 pens, these little guys. Is unusual? Okay, I like that. I'll ask for a sample. Maybe I'll get a bag of samples from Anderson Pens at the show. That would be pretty cool. I've got to tell them what I need, though. I've got this 849 fountain pen, and then, of course, the matching ballpoint. These are Caran d'Ache. They're the only Caran d'Aches I have because Caran d'Ache is quite spendy. And these are much less expensive than pretty much anything else they have. And they're bright, screamy orange, which I really dig. Check out the nib on this guy. Very cool nib, I think. It's kind of like a spear point. Steve asks, I haven't seen you review any of the Noodler's inks. You're not a fan. You know, I used to actually do Noodler's inks all the time. They were one of the ones I started out with. I just haven't done one in a while. I don't know why. It just hasn't come up in the rotation, or he hasn't had a new one in a while. I think the last one I did from him was... I did the police department one from last year in Dallas. I did... I've got Azure Main, which is one from Osprey Pens. It's it's particular to this one shop. Yeah, they don't have that many new ones, and I think it's because they've been mostly doing like ones for shops as their new ones. North African Violet. Oh, that's cool. I haven't tried that one, I don't think. You know, you might look on my my actual blog page, which is inkdependence.com, instead of looking for videos, because I actually didn't start doing the videos until 3 years ago or something. Use UK samples. Yeah, Radil, I totally am interested in those samples. I've got a lot of samples, so don't feel any pressure. But if you want to send me samples, hit me up with an email. I am mike@inkdependence.com, or you can find it through the blog, and we can correspond about that. I've had some people offer to send me samples before, and that's super generous. I've got one or two. I think I've got one coming from Poland, actually, for, which one is it? I think it's a KWZ. What is it? Words, something like that. Liquid Words or something like that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm totally interested in those kind of things. But yeah, Noodler's ink I like just fine. The thing about Noodler's ink is it gets a lot of bad press, and I think it gets bad press because the line is so broad. Like, he's got so many darn inks, that guy. I've got a bunch of them. Actually, this cabinet behind me with the Lego Star Wars things, inside that is my ink collection. Maybe another one of these things, I'll go through my ink collection and show you all what's in there. But yeah, no, I've got a lot of Noodler's ink, and I like it a lot. Just the thing is that it varies by ink, so don't just go, oh, it's a Noodler's ink, it'll behave like X. You can't do that with Noodler's. There's too many different styles of inks, too many different colors, too many different properties, all that stuff. So yeah, do it by particular ones. If you've got questions about a particular one, let me know, and maybe I'll have used it. But he's got more inks than Robert Oster does, although Oster is picking it up, man. I don't know how he's doing it. Both those are one-man shops. So, all right. So that was those Inky Fingers. I've got another thing that I actually haven't taken out of the box yet. So this is going to be a little bit of an unboxing here in a sec. But this is the planner that I've just started using. If some of y'all are into planners and also into fountain pens, maybe you have... all right, Carlos, I'll put that on the docket. That'll be a thing I do. I'll just do a little ink tour live. If you're into planners and also into fountain pens, you've probably noticed a lot of planners are not fountain pen friendly. You can get a bunch of them from Japan and that kind of stuff. Samples of FPH exclusive Noodlers. Yeah, I'd take some of those, Jim, if you want to bring them to DC. That'd be awesome. Yeah, KWZ also has a bunch. I don't really know how many. It seems like they have a lot. I've only used like 2 of them, though. For whatever reason, I just haven't gotten too many KWZs. Anyway, so this is the planner that I use, and it is fountain pen friendly, and they're not crazy expensive, which is pretty awesome. Let's see, just a little, mainly focusing on pens and very little on ink. Some great ink you should begin with. As far as like brands that are always good, Sailor, always good. A little expensive, but if you get samples, it's not bad at all. And also, I have not had any problems with Robert Oster inks, and they're kind of new and trendy, but also I think they're very good and very consistent. So check those out. Apache Sunset is a very interesting ink, but it's not going to be for everybody. The shading is wild in that thing. If you want something that's a little bit less crazy than Apache, but still in that vein, check out Noodler's Habanero, because Habanero is great. Yeah, somebody says, Carlos says Waterman in the chat. Yeah, Waterman is also very good as far as like getting your feet wet, as far, you know, in that sense. Yeah, I like Habanero better too. If you want to get really crazy, check out Dragon's Napalm, which is wild. It's like a pink orange red. It's nuts. It's also got like gold sheen in there too, if I remember correctly. But that's one I haven't used in a while, but it's crazy. Top 5 Robert Oster inks. I don't know, man. There's too many, and I haven't tried most of them, so I can't give you a top 5 very easily. I will tell you that if you get your hands on some of this Hippo Purple from Squishy Ink, go to, just Google Squishy Ink. She's great. Her site is great. She has just started doing a blog like, I don't know, maybe a year ago. I don't even know if it's been that long. And she's got an awesome notebook coming out through Kickstarter, and she's got this Hippo Purple, which is a fantastic color. It's kind of like it's not exactly purple. It's kind of a dusky purple, but it's also kind of like a brownish. I looked on Kickstarter. If that's the Hippo Noto and the ink, then yeah, it's probably sold out through Kickstarter. But check her site, because I know she's getting more, and she's going to be selling it through her site. So you should be able to get a hold of some that way. Maybe not today, but soonish. I would say that if you're looking for Robert Oster inks, look at his blues, because he has a ton of blues, and they are all really good. He's also got a lot of turquoise. The guy really nails turquoise. His oranges are pretty good. Probably after DC, says Jim. Yeah, I believe that. She's coming to DC. Actually, I think she's in DC now. So, any TARDIS blue? Huh. I don't know. Let me look through my swatches right here. This is my swatch pile. Now, let's see if I have blues in this pile. TARDIS blue is a tough one. Somebody asked about UNICEF blue, and that might be kind of close. BMW blue actually might be kind of close too. Let's see if I have any here. Oh, I do have a TARDIS right in front of me. My sister got me this like a little wall-hanging TARDIS, and I hang it on my my calendar back here. So I have a reference for TARDIS blue. There we go. I can't think of one off the top of my head. A lot of his blues are like lean green or something like that, and TARDIS blue is pretty much a straight-up blue. Oh, also Monteverde inks. I forgot about that. I don't know why I forget about Monteverde inks, but they're really good. So this is Capri Blue, which is kind of gorgeous. It's a little bit lighter than TARDIS's would be. Monteverde Horizon Blue is actually maybe kind of close. So check out Monteverde. I've never had a problem with a Monteverde ink. I have several of them in my sort of general like rotation. And I like all of them a lot. I've been using a lot of Canyon Rust lately. I really like that one. Oh, Sites Cruise now. Yeah, sorry, Audrey. I saw that pop up and then totally forgot to talk about it. I've only used like 2 of the Sites Cruise inks, but I have liked them so far. And they come in these interesting like whiskey bottle looking, brandy bottle looking bottles. Super cool, very low priced through Amazon at least. That's the only place around here I've seen them. I don't know of any vendors actually that sell them, oddly enough. But yeah, I'd say go for it. Diamond Oxford Blue is TARDIS color. Oh, cool. Check out Diamond Oxford Blue. I haven't used that one in a long time. California Teal, yep, that's a pretty cool one. I've just done swatches of those. I haven't used a lot of them. But I've got a whole rack full of them. They've got like, I don't know, 30 colors or something. It's a lot of them. So yeah, definitely check out Monteverde if you're looking for a new. And also those are very inexpensive. They come in small bottles. I don't have one handy. I've got one around somewhere, but those are very good. So check those out. Yeah. All right. So I was going to tell you about this Plum planner. Plum Paper makes planners, and they do them sort of like I don't know, not exactly by hand, but it's a very small company. I don't know how many people there are, and you'll want to order them ahead of time because it takes, I don't know, it takes a few weeks to get them made because they make them all individually. But the insides are very nice. You can have a shop on eBay in different shaped bottles. Oh, interesting. Yeah. There's like these pages for ideas and goals and like all kinds of plannery stuff. But here in the, you know, this is like a month or whatever. And then on the back, you can see no bleed, no feather, nothing, barely any show through. Depending on the page, a couple of these pages are a little bit, like this one has a little bit of show through, but that's because it's just a bright white page and very dark ink. But this is what I use for plannering, and it's great. I have no complaints about these. So, whoops, go down there. I've only just gotten this a couple of days ago, and I've been trying to fill it up. But, you know, there you go. Is it kind of a bullet journal? I mean, there are some pages in there that are bullet journal-y, but not exactly. This is a little bullet journal. This is one with the octopi on it. Actually, let's check out this this other one. This is one that I got from Brush Dance. I undid the tape, but I haven't actually looked at the planner yet. Brushdance.com was nice enough to send me this journal. He said, hey, check out one of these journals. Pick one out. We'll send it to you. Which is very kind of them. This is a thick journal. Look at that guy. Generally, by the way, I get 6-month planners because I'm a philosophy teacher, and so I want to do like a semester at a time. This is a 16 months. This will last a long time. It's got Brush Dance down here at the bottom. It says, instant human, just add coffee. I like that. That's definitely accurate for me. Let's see, inside, kind of a planner belongs to page. That's good to have. Index. I don't know. Little plans here about how to set up checklists and stuff. I'm getting the impression that this might be good for bullet-y type stuff. Oh, there's an index. That's cool. Some motivational stuff. Every holiday. It's a lot of holidays. February. All right, so they have months up front. And these all kind of have like bullet tick marks, which is interesting. I'm not sure if it's really, this is ideal for bullet journaling. I haven't really done much bullet journaling, honestly. Oh, so they have every month up front. Interesting. And then on the inside, they just have a week-by-week calendar. You could do some bullet journaling type stuff in these blanks, I think, because you could have them easily carry over to the next thing. Sort of have I think that would be good. It'd be kind of continuous. Little dot grids down here at the bottom that you can't barely see, but they're there. Yeah, I don't know, this might be pretty good. So check out this this Brush Dance thing. What's the line spacing at? 8 millimeters or so? I don't know, let's see. I have a caliper right here, so let's see. Line spacing on here is looks like it's about 8. It's kind of rough because I'm measuring on paper with one of these guys, but it's right about 8, so 8 millimeters is the line spacing on here, which is pretty good. It's plenty of room, I think, for writing. It's a little bit big maybe for some people, but I like to go with broad and music nibs and big stuff like that. It doesn't look like these change. It just kind of keeps going straight. So what this really needs is it needs tabs out on the side. I'm gonna have to get some little. You can buy aftermarket tabs and just put them on the pages where you like them because it doesn't have any delineation between months. So like here's October, November. It just kind of goes from 31st to the 1st, and there's nothing on the edge. So this is gonna need, I don't know, like a big bookmark or something like that. Big flex. Oh, you're welcome. Yep, so this looks pretty good. I'm looking forward to this. I think this might be one that just kind of sits on my desk. Maybe I take it to work and it becomes my work journal because I can just leave it on the desk like this. I've got room in my desk up there for sure. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's got fun facts. Did you know the silkworm consumes 86,000 times its own weight in 56 days? 86,000 times the weight of a silkworm? I mean, it's not that much, but 86,000 times anything is pretty big. So, hey, good job, silkworms. Also, that's a lot of plant matter. Did you know people inhale 5 million times a year? I didn't know that. All right, cool. Anyway, so that's what I've been getting in the pen mail recently. That's my friends at the buffet. Yeah, I've actually got a book around here somewhere that's just trivia facts. because I go to trivia pretty much every Wednesday night. That's the thing I do with some of my friends. We win a lot, but that's not why we go. We just go to, you know, get together and see each other. When you become an adult, sometimes it's hard to find a reason to just like go out with friends. But you know, whatever. So yeah, I love those, and sometimes I'll start out my classes with that, and I'll get into a habit of doing it, and then I'll kind of forget for a while. But yeah, I love random trivia facts. So anyway, this has been a really fun live broadcast. Thanks to 38 people watching. That's very cool. My Stella Artois water chalice. It's just water. This is not like bourbon, straight vodka or something. This has been a fun live broadcast. So any like last questions and stuff before I sign off? I appreciate y'all taking some time out of your day. Clear beer? No, unacceptable. My fridge is full of porters. Let's see. Carolyn, when shopping for inks, do you look for more of the quality of the ink or amount of style? So I go with the quality of the ink. I don't care what the bottle looks like all that much. Pelican, ooh, do I like coffee? Yes. Somebody asked Pelican, some kind of Pelican versus a Lamy. I have both on my desk right now. My favorite philosopher? Oh man, I don't even know. There's so many. IPA or stout guy? Yeah, no, I've got a fridge full of porters and stuff. Also shandies, because it's summer and you gotta have a shandy every once in a while. I don't know, favorite philosopher? I don't know. I wouldn't know how to answer that question, actually. It's a hard one. There's so many. You can start your cards on sites. Yeah, definitely start your card on some sites. There are plenty of awesome sites. Of course, you know, I get a lot of my stuff from Anderson Pens. Jet Pens is also great for that kind of stuff. Can I buy? Oh, Jim, don't buy me a sour beer. Come on, don't support sour beer. Look, if you know of a sour beer that is good, I'm willing to try it, but I'm not looking for it. Oh, Jet Pens, yeah. The problem about Jet Pens, if you go to Jet Pens, you got to hit that $25 limit, and so you got to keep going. That's how I end up getting all kinds of stuff. Like, I don't know, I think this little notebook, this is a Mormon notebook. This is one of those things. Ginger beer and dark rum will set the pace for sure. Yeah, sounds good. I got some delicious single malt rye. It's from this place. I've already forgotten the name. Something Charter, Carolina, something like that. But I got it when I was in South Carolina, and it is an amazing single malt rye. It's so spicy and delicious. I love it. I wouldn't mix it with anything, but it's delicious. But yeah, Jim. All right, I'll let you buy me a beer, but oh, sour. Come on, bro. No, don't do it to me. All right, looks like the chat has slowed down. So I appreciate y'all coming and watching this live stream, my first ever live stream. I'm hoping maybe I can do a bit of a live stream from DC, but that's going to be dicey for a number of reasons. Mostly because who knows what the internet's going to be like there. It may be terrible, it may be great. It might be totally overwhelmed by the thousands of people. Yeah, thanks very much, Teresa. It was a good time. I'm definitely going to do it again. But I will try to do some of this from DC. We'll see how it goes. Right now, I need to go and get on my computer and do put together a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to do. My wife and I did some vlogging when we were on our vacation in South Carolina. Oh, thanks, JJ. I appreciate it. Do some bar chat in DC. Yeah, okay. Missing Game of Thrones for DC. I'm like, I don't know what. I think I'm at least 2 episodes, maybe 3 behind. So no spoilers, Jim. But I will try to catch up before DC. Had so much fun. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's a full break from the kitties. Yeah, well, these kitties. Hey, Canada, how you doing? Happy late Canada Day. All right, thumbs up back at you. All right, folks, I'm going to sign off here and do a DC Hall live chat. That's a solid idea. It's going to be a few days after DC. I'm going to stick around in town. I've got an aunt up there I'd really like to see, and her internet access is not great, so I won't do it from there. But I'm definitely going to do a DC Hall live chat. I think that would be fun. Yeah, solid. All right, see you guys. Bye for real. Thanks for hanging out. It's been awesome. I will see y'all later. Peace out.